What up, folks? Welcome in. My name is DrumRollTony, musician and music director living here in Seattle. We're watching Haikyuu on Patreon. I'm on season 3, about halfway through. The episode we watched today had that epic moment where the long-term fan just like explodes with support. It has been forever since I did any music from Haikyuu on the channel, so we gotta do that. I've only heard the anime length of opening 2, so let's do the full length right now. First time listening, I'm very excited for this. This is Oh Yeah by Tsukima Switch. Here we go. Oh yeah. Beautiful tone on the bass. All right, really quick, before we get into the verse, the introduction, it's only like 20 seconds. It's very simple, yet very effective. You get kick drum, quarter note pulse, little moving notes on the hi-hat, borderline clean tone guitar, arpeggiating the chord progression. It has a little bit of distortion effects on it. Then the next sequence of that, bass player comes in, plays the most simple ascending little figure, but it's so beautiful. The tone is outstanding. And that gets joined with kind of synthesizer slash keyboard slash a little bit of an organ tone. And that kind of sets everything up for massive success as we get into the verse here. Go back to a quote from the beginning. So the first part of that verse, it's really cool because the guitarist changes from outlining the chord progression with the arpeggio to palm muting, which the chord progression is the same. We're still tonally the same. We're flowing through the chords in an identical fashion, yet palm muting and comping is a lot more percussive because it just alters the sound massively. The melody is outstanding. His voice sounds beautiful. It's kind of an intimate experience because you're not getting something super saturated in effects. And it helps that the melody that's written is really gorgeous as well. So that's all very nice. Okay, let's go back a couple seconds. Keep going. That's different to me. Okay, little variances like that do so much for the listening experience. If we go back, that's at 41 seconds. Just take a listen again. We have boom, 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 kick, snare, snare, snare. Adds so much. It's not even syncopation. It's just so blatantly simple, yet it does so much because nothing was like that in the beginning. Check it out. Little slap pop bass. Just little things. They do so much to give variety. Same beautiful melody, vocally. We move on. Backbeat, way more present. Other properties similar. Adding in though. Oh, what a build. What a build. The bass player. Sorry to musically edge you there a little bit. We got to talk about it though. I've always loved that build because you can hear the snare drum. If you just think of a crescendo, just meaning going from a low volume to a higher volume. You can hear how the snare drum speaks differently because when you play on a drum in real life, when you play super light, it sounds a certain way. And as you change the velocity and basically the force that you're bringing to the drum, it speaks differently. Clearly, when something's mixed and mastered and like perfected in the studio, you're going to hear all those elements as they happen. So if we rewind back a little bit and check that out, it's a beautiful thing. It really is. I geek out about those things. Other stuff, the bass player has these cool glissandos happening. There's some wah pedal stuff that goes on in the guitar. All things I never really noticed watching the opening in itself because, you know, you're kind of distracted by the visuals too. And I'm thinking about where we're at, you know, episodically within the material. But if we listen for that specifically right now, that was not far enough back again. We'll keep going this time. What up, folks? Real quick interruption. If you're liking this video, please and thank you. Click the like button. Greatly appreciated. If you want to come watch some anime with me, or if you're looking for a way to support the channel, joining the Patreon is the perfect way to do that. Here's an example of this week's anime schedule. We're watching a ton of titles. It's a good time. There's a lot of content. The community is a good place. It's just missing one thing. That one thing is you. Link for that down in the video description below. Okay, back to the video. Ooh, new stuff, a bridge. Okay, we got to go back and listen to the chorus again, but let's talk about why it's good. Everyone loves this chorus, but why? I mean, the number one component, the hook, right? The melody is what's going to pull you in. The melody is done really well, but what else is going on there? This happens about 122-ish. Let's go back and talk about it. There's more than just the melody. There's the harmony lines that are on the melody. It's the way the bass player is playing new ideas that's the like tonal foundation, all the bottom tones happening. It's the way the guitar and keyboards are cultivating sounds underneath. It's just really, really well constructed. Not to mention, we have way more drive from the drums that just kind of just push everything in a forward motion and making sure that direction is really driving. I mean, that really has nothing to do with, you know, a harmonic like layers, but it definitely helps as far as keeping that energetic and exciting like a hook and chorus should be, if that makes sense. All right, I'm very curious. Here we go. Whoa, sequences of 3. Okay, that was short-lived. That little transition. I need to hear that again. 1 second. That is really cool. That kind of gave me a suspension of rhythmic belief for a moment. What do I mean by that? I just kind of check out. At first, I was like, "Wait, is this in 3?" I don't think so. I feel like it tricked me a little bit on the first listen there. That's what did I say it was? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's just in 4. It's 4 bars of 4. But on the very first experience of it, I love that it kind of gave me, I don't know, some ambiguity of where that was at. So that felt really nice because the bass line and guitar line don't feel super centered in a pocket groove, which we kind of just came out of. Remember, I talked about all that forward motion. So immediately they kind of hit you in the face with something different, which is a great pattern interrupt. So from a design standpoint, that's really, really fun. Okay, back a couple seconds. Let's keep going. I really hope there's more of that. Similar, a little more pronounced though. On our ooh, nice harmonies. Bass player is killer. Even more wah guitar. Driving. Be fun to sing background harmonies right here. Okay, now before we get to this other new section here, which I assume is going to be a longer bridge, it feels like in that second chorus, the guitar player was digging in way more. There was a lot more exploratory kind of lead instead of like rhythm guitar ideas, more like lead guitar. The only difference between those type of players is in the role of what they're doing, not like lead meaning better and rhythm meaning subordinate. That's not what that means. Just the role of the instrumentation. Okay, so I'm very excited to see what this new segment is. Here we go. Come on, man. Okay. Pause. Beautiful. I love this super legato, just very flowly display of I feel like we're soaring right there. That felt really nice. I do need to go back because that one little rhythmic pattern. What time signature were we in? Hold on. I didn't take note of the time. Here we go. It's coming up right here. Okay, that feels like a bar of 7 and or either 2 bars of 7 and a bar of 4. Hold on. It feels like 7 7 7 4. One more time. I apologize, but this is the fun part. It's the nerdy part, but we like it. I went too far. Whatever. Here we go. Ready and 1 2 3 5 6 7 1 2 3 5 6 7 1 2 3 4. That's what it is. Okay, so how fun is that? And how like out of left field is that? It's pretty cool. You get a bar 7, a bar 7, a bar 7, and then a regular bar 4 4. So that means 3 eighth notes were subtracted from your normal grouping. But it doesn't matter because it still grooves, right? Because if you listen to it enough, everyone can go 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And that's where the phrase would start over again. That's cool. You don't have to put in things like that. You don't. But it's really, really great when you do because for those of us consuming and just listening, you only get the first listening once, right? You take it in, these patterns hit you, and you're like, oh, you're just gonna like, this is cool where this journey is going. Little things like this matter because you don't need to do this. It just adds a little like upper echelon. It's not even upper echelon. It's just a little flavor to the rhythmic design. That's really what that is. But now, our guitar speaks. Way heavier, way more cymbals being involved on the kit player. It's a lot more splashy, a lot more loud, just a lot more rock. And our guitarist is just, it feels like, hair's blowing, the wind's there, like we're soaring, it's good. Wait, is that a keyboard? Oh, what? That almost felt like pitch bend there. Maybe it's a keyboard feature. And sometimes that's a problem between guitar features and keyboard stuff. There's like a lot of similar sound properties, especially when there's effects on it. But usually when you hear that pitch bend, you're like, oh, wait a second, But either way, it doesn't matter. The role of it is the same. That it's just the leading figure that's very open and flowy, and you feel like you're just kind of flying through the clouds there. The bass player though, my lord. Okay. Tag, it's number 2. Outro. Similar in composition to the intro, obviously. Okay, we're gonna camp out it, have a little jam. gonna end there instead. I love it. I love this piece of music. It's a super fun anime, but it's nice. The entire soundtrack has been actually super pleasant to listen to. And the community on Patreon has been very vocal when I ask about like, hey, what song is this? They're like, here it is. Go check it out. It's been a very nice experience. As far as hearing the full version for the first time, that was really fun. Clearly, my favorite part is going to be the groupings of 7774 just for our bridge area. I mean, I don't know. Is that really my favorite? It's my like rhythmically like the coolest part of the design, but that chorus is undeniable how well all the stuff we talked about. The melody is gorgeous. The way the harmonies are written in there are outstanding. And just the energy within the rest of the design from an instrumental standpoint, supporting everything that's going above it vocally, really, really good. Okay, I'm going to stop yapping. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments below.